Hey guys, welcome back to Get Into It with Jason Hook, with your host, me, Jason Hook, and I'm back. We're back. Like Youth of Today. So, what we're listening to is the Marked Men Ghosts LP. These guys are out of Denton, Texas. This came out in 2008. It's a fuzzed out garage rock, as you can hear. I actually just picked this up at Cheapo like a month or two ago up in Cambridge. There's no insert. I don't know if it's supposed to have one. It's cheap. Oh, 14 bucks. Not really. I thought it was a little cheaper than that. But yeah, these guys have a bunch of other LPs out. They do like a fuzzed out garage, like punk sound. Kind of hooked into a lot of punk and hardcore kids that don't necessarily listen to this started digging this. I don't think they're a band anymore. They just play punk rock bowling. They might be like a fest band now. But it's great shit. Definitely check it out. But that's Marked Men. Check out anything they did. Ooh, next we got a favorite here. So here's Stars and Stripes, Shave for Battle. This is a repress. This actually just came out on Record Store Day. Tang repressed it. This was originally released on Choke, the singer's label, Patriot. So for those who don't know, Slapshot is pretty much, I just blew it. Stars and Stripes is Slapshot playing Oi. What year did this come out? I wrote it down. 1989. This is the 2018 Record Store Day repress on Tang. It's been pressed a couple times. So you get the Tang. It's got the Tang logos. I mean, this one's clearly, you can tell that's a repress. I'm not trying to pass it off. It's not a boot. I don't know if Choke knows if this has been repressed, but you know, Tang sometimes presses stuff. Suppose it's 500. The numbers are sometimes skewed, but it comes with a new. With the classic, you guys, Tang, be out now, coming soon. I'm stoked for this. The Freeze and Gangrene split LP CD 7-inch, non-LP track, and then digital. So maybe there's a bonus 7-inch. So I'm stoked for this. But then it's got the mail order catalog. But this was a Record Store Day record. I didn't go out for Record Store Day this year. I haven't gone in a few years. My flea market I was actually hyping up was out on Record Store Day. So I've been picking up the Record Store Day stuff I wanted it's only been 2 months now. Just picking it up, through my travels at record stores. Nothing I really wanted was crazy, rare. But yeah, this is Stars and Stripes record. Slapshot playing Oi, Great American Oi. Actually, the song American Oi is on here. I prefer Nowhere. You got Skinheads on the Rampage. Shave for Battle, funny thing. My friend Jay, what's up Jay? I don't know if you will. We're gonna go see GBH with him on Saturday with Jerry's kids. We saw, he has kind of long hair. We saw Stars and Stripes are playing Shave for Battle, and he was like singing along and stuff, which is funny because he's the most non-skinhead ever. But anyways, that's Shave for Battle, Stars and Stripes. Next we have Glue. Like the Marked Men, these guys are from Texas, Austin. This came out in 2017 on Glue Records. The European version is on that label I've talked about before. I wrote it down. La Vida en un Muse, which I always fuck up. I always say it wrong. It's the one with the pill. They put out the Rixie and all that other stuff. Sorry, I scratched my ankle here. So Glue is kind of like this crazy, spastic, noisy hardcore from Texas. I really dig this stuff. If you're into like Youth Attack Records type stuff, you guys would dig this. There's a lyric insert. I believe this is only an 8-song LP, so it's a ripper. It's fast, spastic, a lot of feedback, a lot of noise, but really cool shit. I know like some people like kind of stay away from this kind of hardcore. I don't. I love it. It's black vinyl. We've all seen what black vinyl looks like. But I didn't. You know what? It's already halfway through 2018, and I still haven't read a bunch of 2017 year-end lists. Maybe I'll do that. But I think this might have made some lists from what I've seen. But that's Glue. It's self-titled. Self-titled. You've got Glue Records. Check that out. Pretty easy to find. Mail order. If you're lucky enough to live in an area that has a cool record store. So next I have an old jam here. This might roll some of my friends' eyes here, but here's Resist. I actually picked this up from Mars Records. What's up, Tim? A while ago. Resist, this came out in 1994 on Profane Existence. Resist is kind of like that, that mid-90s crusty punk hardcore that was really popular for a while. They're out of Portland, Oregon. This is actually a record store day. I'm not a record store day. This is actually a radio station copy, probably from Resist, Ignorance is Bliss. They got it in 1995. WRIU, I have no idea if anyone knows what that is. It was only signed out twice. If you see, the record came in on 2/20/95, 2/24, and 5/26. It was signed out. So, but per usual of that era of like this crusty, like this crust punk sound, very political, very like, you know, pro animal rights, anti-government stuff here. Not for everyone, but you know, unfolds into a giant poster of like a cow's head. It's got information here on like human population of the United States, 250 million. Sacred food of Native Americans, corn. Amount of corn grown in the United States eaten by human beings, 20%. Amount of corn grown in the United States eaten by livestock, 80%. So it's just all these informations. How frequently a child dies as a result of malnutrition, 2.3 seconds. So it's just all this information about pro-animal rights. And then the Federal Trade Commission called the "Everyone Needs Milk" slogan false, misleading, and deceptive. Milk producers revised the campaign slogan, "Milk has something for everybody." So it's just a bunch of information on there about, you know, animal rights, like veganism and you know, vegetarianism. Then you got lyrics here. Here you got just a collage of photos. You got a collage of photos of the band, but then there's like little things there. Women abuse in the Bible. It's not normal. God made men and women to procreate together, have children, said the mother of 9. There's like a little sound bit bites here, little quips here. It sure didn't sound like the Def Leppard I know and love. Oi boy shirt, that's sick. The old man in the proud to be American baseball cap found abandoned at an Ohio racetrack was John Kingley, a Portland Alzheimer's patient. We can't have it both ways. We can't uphold patriarchy and stop violence toward women and children. Well, you know, that classic mid-90s stuff. So, that's Resist. It's on red vinyl. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I'm sure there's a billion of these pressed. These things were hammered out. The Profane Existence was very prolific in getting the music out there. You know, I don't think they were too worried about special versions and stuff, but that's Resist. If you guys are on that mid-90s crust punk political tip, I mean, you should know who this is already. But Resist. Ignorance is bliss. Bliss. Not blissed. Next for, no, I'll do that one last. Next we have this band, the Revilers. Now these guys are from the Cape. They were around for a while. I don't think they kind of took a hiatus. They started playing out again. I saw them a few weeks ago. I grabbed this copy of the LP I never grabbed and when it came out. You guys need to check out No Bullshit Reactor. It's a great tune. But this came out on Attack, Contra, and Black Hole Records. It looks like it's in 45 Subculture. A bunch of record labels put together for this. But this is kind of like punk, like Oi influenced punk or punk influence Oi. I mean, it's good. I think they're the same thing, to be honest with you. But this band has gone through several lineup changes. I believe there's only 2 original members still with the band, and the iteration of playing now. I don't know if it's a regular thing or they started playing out, you know, for the shits and giggles. But yeah, there's knock my bottle of water over. This just comes with a lyric sheet here. So that's Andy. He's no longer in the band. He sings for Bird and does art, which I'm going to talk about later. Jared, Dave, what's up? I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but I told you I'd talk about you guys. It's been a while. I got this like a couple months ago. I've been so busy. I haven't been making videos and just been buying shit, piling up. So, but yeah, this is the Revilers self-titled LP. Definitely check it out if you're into like old melodic oi or punk. Not, I want to say melodic punk as in like, just if you're into oi, just driven lyrics, great music, Revilers. No bullshit reactors and jam or frustration's awesome. It's just a great record. Just check it out. What's up, guys? If you watch this, so short. So now I have two things that are a little bit different for LPs. We'll do this one first. This also bought from Tim down at Mars Records. It's a copy of the Ghetto Boys. We Can't Be Stopped, digitally remastered. This is definitely a bootleg. It's got the Rap-A-Lot Records logo on it, but this thing is blown out and pixelated as fuck. Like, it's just bad. It's bad. So I definitely got a feeling it's a boot. If this is the original press, they didn't want to spend any time not making it look like shit. I don't know if it's really coming out. But this is like, 1991 this came out. I'm going to tell you right now, the last 3 songs on the A side, Chucky, Mind Playing Tricks on Me, and I'm Not a Gentleman, and the first 3 on the B side, Gotta Let Your Nuts Hang, Fuck a War, and Ain't With Being Broke, are a really awesome 6, 3, and 3 end and start for rap, like for a hip-hop record, in my opinion. I'm not a big hip-hop head, but those are some classic tunes. I can listen to them over and over again. I believe this is just black vinyl. Yeah, it's just black vinyl. You guys don't need to see it. It's I mean, I don't know if Rap-A-Lot put this out, but it's bad. It's all blown out and gross looking. But the vinyl itself sounds great. And it's not edited. I know there's a version of this that's edited. That's been slipped under the radar that some people think, that pick up thinking it's a copy. This is unedited. Pretty graphic, but it's great stuff. It's Ghetto Boys. Please don't. That'll probably be the thumbnail. Next, I have this right here. This is Thin Lizzy's Live and Dangerous. This is a double LP. I wrote down the year. 1978. This came out. It opens up into a gatefold. So if you guys, I dig Thin Lizzy. I got into them when I was a kid, listening to classic rock radio. So of course you'd hear, Boys Are Back in Town or Dancing in the Moonlight, and Jailbreak. But this is great stuff. These are great live. The songs sound great, and they're recorded in all different places. So the Bad Reputation tour, Johnny the Fox tour. They think they're crew, but it's recorded all over the place. This is a classic live record. Sounds great for a live record. And I got this at Inclusion in Norwell, which is a skate shop that has a record store in the basement, which you guys should check out if you're in the area. These belong to Frank LaBicho. Oh, he's got a phone number. Maybe I'll call him and tell him I got his record. It's scribbled out. But it was $16. A little beat up, partied on, but when I'm buying this kind of shit, I don't care if it's partied on. It's a rock and roll record to put on and drink beers with my buds. But you guys definitely got to check this out. I'm sure you already have. That's Thin Lizzy. Live and Dangerous. Alright, now I'm going to move on to some 45s. I'll just leave them right here. Take a sip of water. So how's it going, guys? I finally got my Malleus shirt, as you see, but no LP yet. So I'm working on that. So on the 45s. The first thing we got here is I know I'm gonna mess this up. If you guys have watched my videos, I can barely handle speaking English, but we got Ausencia, which is a band out of LA. In case you haven't been able to figure it out, it's all in Spanish. They sing all in Spanish, and it's on Vertigo Disco's MMM. I don't know what that kind of means. But what we get here is a fuzzed out garage, like kind of oi garage punk sound, all in Spanish. Definitely some great stuff. I just wish I could speak Spanish. I can't. I've never been able to do it. I know they have a couple other records out. I bought this on a whim, I believe, from Sorry State. Just kind of listened to like 3 seconds of a song. And I was like, yep, and I bought the LP, this EP and spun it. I'm going to go and get the rest of their stuff. Can you tell what that's supposed to be? But yeah, that's Ausencia. Did I write down what it means? No, absence in Espanol. I'll do this next record, then I'll flip this one. Next, I have this band called Drug Control, Stabbed. These guys are out of San Diego. In case you can't tell, straight edge hardcore band. Really thick sleeve here. This was put out on... That's a bunch of stuff. I'm going to dump that out. This was put out on a US label. This is actually a version from France on Straight and Alert Records. And these guys do not... I mean, this is the first thing I've ever gotten off Straight and Alert. This is a Euro pressing. I know there is a US pressing. I don't know what label did the US pressing. I'm an idiot. But I might have to buy Straight and Alert stuff, because like this sleeve is no joke. This thing's thick as hell. This is thick as hell. The plastic sleeve is thick as hell. The record is... It's a little bit thicker than a regular, 45. It's not like 180, but it's definitely got a little bit more weight to it. They throw in some ads for the label. Got this cool sticker, Straight and Alert. But then the insert here is like this really nice piece of cardstock. Like, I don't know if the US pressing is the same as this, but this is a really thick, nice piece of cardstock here. I mean, I dork out about this shit if you guys have watched my other videos. I really dig people who put effort into their layouts. But this is a straight edge hardcore band from San Diego, if I previously mentioned. They love doing that bomb, like the outburst fucking guitar slide before breakdown parts. But they don't really fuck around here. The lyrics are straightforward. Protect and serve, protect and serve. You protect and serve. They kick them to the curb, shoot them in the back, saying they're on crack. And you say it's not about race? Well, you're just a fucking disgrace. You're not welcome here. You better not come near. You say it's not about race. Well, you're just a fucking disgrace. So, it's pretty straightforward stuff. And drug control and their eternal fight for a drug-free youth is made easier by the Fresno crew, Northwest Hardcore, DC OC Hardcore, San Diego Hardcore, Nike, and the Straight Edge. So, it's awesome. It's a little bit heavier. They do the guitar bombs, the outbursty guitar bombs, which I'm cool with. The lyrics read like super youth crew, but it's not youth crewy. It's a little more dirgier. I was fucking super into it. I actually spun it like 3 or 4 times in a row. This is a newer band. I think this came out last year or maybe late 2016, and I just slept on it, which I tend to do, which I got to stop doing, which I have because I have a ton of fucking shit to do videos for that I've just been picking up. But yeah, that's Drug Control, Stabbed. Let me flip the record. Ow. B-sides. B-side. All right. On to the B-side. So next we have, I talked about this demo tape in one of my videos. I bought this when I bought the demo tape when I saw him with Kill Your Idols. This is Birdhold City, Moment of Truth. Now these guys are out of LA. As I mentioned before, it's a members of band. I'll let you look up the members because they're doing a little bit. Well, not really. It's a youth crew hardcore. It's straight edge youth crew hardcore. It's funny except 2 back-to-back straight edge hardcore bands, but I'm not straight edge. But I really love this shit. I've always had a soft spot for this. You got your classic layout here. Jumps. It came out on War Records. It's number 8. This is 3 songs from the demo and 3 new songs. Enough is a fucking jam. I dug Enough a lot. But, it's a guy from Strife and this guy from Eternal Affairs. The drummer there. It's blue vinyl. But I know some people aren't big fans of this sound. I've always dug this sound. I thought they were great when I saw them. I dug the demo. I bought this too. I also bought a zine from them, which I have somewhere, which it'll come up. But that's Birdhold City. Guess what that means? I love you guys. I'll leave it for you. It's your homework. The Moment of Truth 7-inch. Next I have this again, completely different. I'm bouncing all over the place today, guys. So next I have the Wormeaters War Death 45. This came out on Sorry State, number 585 out of 600. These guys are out of New Jersey. This came out in 2010. This is screen printed. The cover is screen printed, so I don't know if the video is doing justice, but it looks real nice. You guys know what that is. So these guys do a very, very sludgy, spazzy, fucking fast punk hardcore, scream vocals. white vinyl. Again, I didn't look it up, so. The Sorry State logo. The Wormeaters, War Death. I believe a guy in this band is in the Nightbirds now. This came out way before he was in the Nightbirds. And it has this, black and white photocopied lyric sheet. So you guys definitely should check this out. I don't think I could find anything on YouTube. I don't know if they ever really did anything. I missed the boat on them when they came out. But cool. Yeah, there you go. Choose death. Yeah, the singer of this band, PJ, is in the Nightbirds now. New Jersey incestual bands. But I think this was like $1 or something. I tend to go bargain shopping when I buy records. I'll buy a bunch of stuff I want, and I always check over the sales section. So, that's the Wormeaters. War Death. Here next we have Violent Arrest, Authors of Your Own Demise. Now the thing about this one that's a little bit different is that this was supposed to come with the Arcore zine. I ordered it. He couldn't find the zine, so he threw me some money back, but he did send me the record. These guys are out of the UK. So it came with like this thick thing here. It's orange vinyl. But you got, the actually, I don't know if it's going to come out that great. Look like Brian Walsby drawn labels. And they really, it's got a download code. They actually threw what they call a badge, but over here in the US we call them a pin. Then he's got a lyric, and again another nice non-photocopied lyric sheet here. So the thing about these guys, so they're out of the UK. They're older, and then they also got classic flyers with Violent Arrest Violent Arrest added in there. So Negative Effects at the Gallery East with Violent Arrest, with SSD Control. Can't read that. Double O, government issue, but it is, if you see, they just put themselves in there. They play a no frills. If you're into 80s hardcore sound, like Negative Approach or Negative Effects, definitely stripped down, straightforward hardcore, political lyrics. A little bit more political than your average band with that sound. But they talk about a lot of stuff about the UK, which I don't really relate to because I already have to deal with enough of America's bullshit that I don't really look into the UK. But I know shit sucks everywhere. But that's the Violent Arrest, Authors of Your Own Demise. This is 2016. So the thing about this band is that it's ex-members, because the bands are older, of Ripcord, Heresy, the Verukers is another one, and I believe let's see what I got here. Spite from the UK. So they're older. These aren't these guys' first band, so which is cool. It's it's awesome that they're still fucking putting out this is some fast, hateful stuff, and it's great. So check it out, Violent Arrest, name of the record, Authors of Our Own Demise. Again, and this was to come with Arcore, the Arcore fanzine, but you couldn't find the zine. He gave me $3 back or something, or threw in another record. I don't remember. He sent me an email from Sorry State, and I'm kind of a dope, and I didn't see it until the day before these arrived. I'm even more of a dope. I don't pay attention. I didn't see that the money was put back. So next we have Christian Club, Final Confession. So these guys were out of San Diego as well. 2006 this came out. It's fast, thrashy, hardcore, kind of 65-y sounding. But every song's about religion, or there's anti-religion. Back. So you got Crucify the Ones You Love, Kill for Christ, Jesus Fish Assholes Part 2, and then it says right here, Christian Club is dead. So they definitely broke up. But on the bottom here, it says Sean is in Life Crisis, which I remember Life Crisis. Jay and Damone are in the Sex Girls, which I don't remember, and Ted is in the Pullouts. Paradise Lost, Catholic Discipline, Deranged, and Fuck Jehovah's Witnesses. So very anti-religious, like fast kind of thrash, spastic all over the place, like it's about to fall apart, and then it doesn't, or it kind of does, but in an almost planned way, if you will. That if anything I'm saying makes sense. You should definitely check this band out. This was another one I think I got it like in the bargain cut up in, the online cut up in of Sorry State for a couple bucks. But that's Christian Club, Final Confession. They say the dates on here. Yeah, so you can just look by there's a guy with the Nerve Agent shirt, Gauze shirt, so but it was decent stuff. Maybe one of those bands that never just like really got out of San Diego, maybe. I know that kind of happens. It kind of happens in Massachusetts too. I'm not dogging them. I'm saying they're popular there, but shit might not fly in other places. So next week I have this. I bought this at the same show I bought the Berthold City fucking 7-inch. Here's the Firebird 7-inch. This had just come out at the time when I bought it. So this is 2 songs. Red vinyl. This is on Closed Casket Activities. So this is basically 2018 Bad Brains. But the thing about it is that, so this dude was in Bad Brains for a short while. This dude was in Bad Brains for a short little while. This right here, he was in Betrayed, Carry On Terror, Nails, Eternal Affairs, Knife Fight. This guy, the drummer here, was in Kent State Catholic Spit. And then this guy here, you should know who it is. He was in Agnostic Front, Warzone, Murphy's Law, Dancing for a little bit, Blood Clot recently. So it's basically it's a super group kind of doing like a 2018 Bad Brains. And I don't mean that as like I'm saying they're a rip-off band, but it's a sound they're going. If they're going for that sound, that's what they sound like. I know I'm not the only one, but this is great shit. I really dug this. I like this. I liked the song "The Controller" a little bit more. I wish I was on the LP, but that's Firebird. Again, I think this is readily available everywhere. I think they just picked those up when I saw them. Next, I have Lecherous Gaze. I think this is a promo they're doing for a record yeah, it is. For the 115 album, which came out in 2016. So you got 2 songs on here. One song is off of the record, which I believe is The Thing Within, which might, yeah, it's a different version of a song off the 115 record, and then Birdman. So these guys here kind of play a stonery rock with like a punk tinge to it. Some people might recognize them because it's basically Annihilation Time, or it's 2 guys from Annihilation Time who are also in, I wrote these down again, who's also in Holier Than Thou and Life's Halt and Knife Fight and Fields of Fire. Kind of taking everything from those bands and putting it more into like a Thin Lizzy, but faster type sound. It's definitely, I know this might not be everyone's bag, but I dig it a lot. So I had to grab this, but it's Lecherous Gaze. I think the Thing Within with the Birdman. It's just like I said, it's 1 song off an LP, and then a new song, 2016. All right, next I have is this band Zool. This is a 2-song 7-inch with a Blue Oyster Cult cover on the back. This was thrown in as a freebie for me. I ordered from Haverchuck666 off Instagram. I'll tag you in this. So, but he threw in this patch. This is kind of like, again, along with Lecherous Gaze, but a little bit more like new wave of British heavy metal sounding, higher pitched vocals. I believe they're out of Carbondale, Illinois. I'll definitely have to check out more. This is the first thing I've ever heard from them. This little note saying check it out. And this is what I ordered from him, which he threw that in. This is the Professor Black at Midnight 7-inch. So I'm going to pull this one apart. So this is Professor Black on vocals, which I think is like a side project or he's in another band. I didn't do a whole lot of research on this. And guys from Midnight just doing a 2-song 7-inch. 2 Punk to Fuck and No Class, which is a Motorhead cover. And the No Class track is live. What they did for this, so this is like a gold, as you can tell. Comes in this really thick sleeve here with like, Professor Black and Midnight and the stamp Stress Ball Under Watchful Eyes joint release. So then you pull this out, and it has a flyer for the show, which this was released at, which Heaven's Decay, Bones, and Sons of Famine played. I believe it was in Cleveland. I could be wrong. The Cobra Lounge. Then it just comes with like this little flyer here. It has the lyrics. You know, and the release date, 3/31/18. And it's just a 2-song 7-inch on black. Like, see, 1 upside down cross and 2 upside down crosses. Those are handwritten on. So it's a very, like, in-depth project here. They just didn't shit out a record. So I dig this kind of shit, and he was selling them, so I grabbed them. I don't know if there's any of these left. I don't think there's a lot. Did I write down? Am I fucking smart enough to write it down? There's 100 of these. And they were pressed for a record release way back in fucking March. And I probably got this in April, and I just listened to it the other day, and I dug it. The sloppiness of the No Class cover is fucking great. That might be the link I'm gonna post. I don't know yet. If I get this thing back together. But this sat in my listen to pile, and like a lazy fuck that I am, it took me forever to listen to it. But that's a Professor Black and Midnight. It's a 2-song little jammer project. Thanks, Jake. Should I call you Haverchuck? I don't know. Thanks, dude. Now we're gonna go again, completely different Jason to close this out. So first thing here is a face-to-face 7-inch. I've always dug these guys. California pop punk. Basically, this every record has a very fucking similar sound on it. I believe this came out in 2017. It's Say What You Want's from a new record. I Me Mine is like a B-side. I'm sure these guys have 1,000 songs. It's just black vinyl. No big deal. I picked it up on a discount. But just, you know, Southern California pop punk. And then the same day I bought this, which is it's a Coxbar 7-inch for the new record. The song Every Step of the Way is off of the newest thing they put out, which was the Forever LP. So this is classic Oi from England. It's got the same sound. These jams a little bit, they put out new jams a while ago. These are better. I really dig these. So that's the Coxbar with the good guys. Then I have this Punk and Drublic 6-song collection. I went to the Fest. This was before NoFX fucked everything up at Punk Rock Bowling, but it's NoFX, Bad Cop, Mad Caddies, The Last Gang, Lawrence Arms, Strung Out. There's a little promo thing they were selling. It was expensive. It's not that great. And then the Record Store Day Descendants record, which is kind of, it's political as fuck, which they always were, but it's a little bit more than it's usually been. The A-side is a 2017 digital download. The B-side is an unreleased track. But I'm probably about to run out of time, and they're going to cut me off, so Record Store Day sucks. Descendants